What's up guys? Kmart in the house. My life is a series of weird and awkward unfortunate events which are usually a result from my stupidity. I'm a careless person and a clumsy person, and these two things together equal catastrophe. And that's an accurate description of my life, a catastrophe. So I'm just going to tell you ways I've injured myself because I'm like that. Kids are pretty reckless, and I was a pretty reckless kid. So we have a retaining wall at the back of my house. I was one of those cool kids that had a Razor blue scooter, and where else are you going to ride your scooter? You're not going to ride it on, the concrete like a normal kid. You're going to ride it on the retaining wall. So I was just like being a little speed demon I am, going along the retaining wall, and my retaining wall has different levels, so it's like goes down. The change in level was coming up, and I just zoomed through, just kind of like jumped and then just plonked right to the ground, and I got grazes everywhere, and I was just kind of laying on the floor like, what is life anymore? This isn't a direct result of my stupidity, but this is probably where I got my stupidity from. So my grandfather is pretty old, so I guess he could blame this on his old age. He was driving me home from school and he was like to me, "Christine, do you want to get some McDonald's?" And I was like, yes. So we went in the drive-thru, and it wasn't like flowing because heaps of people go to Macca's around that time. So we're just kind of waiting. We were kind of near the area where the menu is. At that moment, he got the accelerator confused with the brake. So he slams on the accelerator and goes towards the car in front of us, and he's about to hit the car in front of us. So he swerves, just flat pancakes the menu, the drive-thru menu, and continues driving full speed into this wall thing, and I'm like freaking out, and my he's just like swearing his head off. So then they called the cops, like, because obviously an accident happened, and I didn't get any Maccas, which sucked. So I'm an animal lover. I've been an animal lover since I was like 2, and there was a little mini pony or Shetland pony in my backyard, just above the infamous retaining wall. So I climbed up it and I was patting this little pony that was in our backyard. I have no idea why there was a pony in our backyard. Don't ask. My sister was too scared to touch the pony, but I loved animals, so I was like, little pony, look at the pet you. And then Mum was taking photos, and then she finally figured out how to turn the flash on. So she turns the flash on and takes a photo, and the horse looks at me, and I look over to the horse, and its eyes are just filled with terror, and the horse looked evil. Like when I looked at it, my chest sank because I knew this horse had changed. The flash must have scared the crap out of it. So what did I do? I ran, not jumped off the retaining wall back into my backyard. I ran the other way towards nowhere. So I'm running and I'm at a dead end. So I do a U-turn, and I thought the horse is dumb enough to follow me around the U-turn. No, the horse whips its head over and bites me in the bum. I'm running and I'm just crying, like this little girl in year 3 is crying. My sister and my mum are laughing their heads off because it's funny watching a little girl get bitten in the butt by a horse. And to this day, I love animals, so I can't hold grudges against horses. Like, I'll still pat them and stuff, but I like horses like a lot less. Like, this happened to me a couple of months ago, but I was at a funeral, and it was in a church. It's quite stuffy in there. You hold up candles, and so we were standing up and we were holding candles while the priest was talking. So my cousin starts to get dizzy. I didn't know this, I was just listening to the priest, and he passes out and he falls on my uncle, and I grab him, and I was like, oh my god, what's going on? And then my grandfather freaks out because his grandchild passed out, and he's sitting down because he can't stand up for long. And this is the same grandfather as before, the Macca's incident. He's like, give me my water. So I'm holding his water, and my sister is next to me, and he's saying this to me and my sister. So I go down to grab the water, and so does she, but she's holding her candle and she tips it forward and she lights my hair on fire in the middle of a funeral. And I'm like freaking out, patting my hair down, and yeah, so my hair went on fire in a funeral. Wasn't a fun experience, and I still haven't gotten a haircut since then. Please don't lock me up because I'm probably a danger to society, and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos as often as I can. I can't upload as often as I would like to because I'm in my final year of school and I need to focus on my study, but you know, I've got heaps of ideas and I will upload more regularly when I finish school. And goodbye and farewell, and I hope you like this video.